For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
What's up, Brew Crew? Welcome back to our channel, the meeting point for every passionate Milwaukee Brewers fan. Before we dive into the intense breakdown of Game 1 against the Dodgers, I need to ask you a favor. If you want the fastest news, the deepest analysis, and exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else, hit that subscribe button right now. Join me and our community so you don't miss a single play of this postseason journey. We're covering everything, with multiple videos a day, and your subscription immensely helps the channel grow. Done? Great. Let's get down to business. I need to be straight with you all. The 2-1 loss to the Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 1 of the NLCS was a tough blow. One of those moments that tests the resilience of any fan. The game's narrative was complex, full of twists and turns and moments that deserve a thorough analysis. First and foremost, it's imperative to give Blake Snell his due credit. What he did on the mound was one of the most dominant pitching performances I have ever seen in a postseason. He was simply untouchable. For 8 innings, he masterfully neutralized our offense, allowing just 1 hit and racking up 10 strikeouts. Our lineup, which showed so much power throughout the season, looked helpless against his combination of pitches. There was nothing to be done. They tried to figure him out, but every pitch was executed with surgical perfection. However, baseball is an unpredictable sport, and the 9th inning brought a drama few could have anticipated. The decision by Dave Roberts, the Dodgers manager, to pull his closer, Roki Sasaki, after getting only 2 outs, was questionable, to say the least. It was a lapse in judgment that opened the door for us, a glimmer of hope when all seemed lost. That move injected new life into American Family Field and gave our team the chance we needed, and we almost capitalized. Blake Trinan's entry nearly resulted in a disaster for them, which shows our offense's ability to pressure opposing bullpens in crucial moments. On our side, the pitching was, for the most part, solid. Holding a team like the Dodgers with that star-studded lineup to just 2 runs and 7 hits is a noteworthy feat. Aaron Ashby did exactly what was expected of him as an opener, delivering a clean and confident first inning. Quinn Priester followed and gave us 4 quality innings, allowing 3 hits but maintaining control. His removal was strategic. He's a pitcher who induces a lot of ground balls, and toward the end of his outing, the balls were starting to get airborne, traveling dangerously to the outfield. Pat Murphy made the right call by bringing in Chad Patrick, who unfortunately gave up the home run that turned out to be decisive. The bullpen, with one exception, did its job. Jared Koenig and Trevor Megill were efficient. However, Abner Uribe's performance was the weak link. His 3 walks, including the one that forced in the winning run for the Dodgers, were painful. Burning Uribe like that in Game 1 is a significant loss, likely making him unavailable for Game 2, and forcing Murphy to readjust his bullpen strategy. But if there's a silver lining, it's this. We faced their ace and lost by a single run in a game decided by details. I would much rather have this happen now than in a Game 6 or 7. Now our team has seen Snell. They know what to expect. If we face him again, the approach will be completely different. Now let's talk about the moment that's on every fan's mind, the play that defined the game and will undoubtedly be discussed for days. The instant Bryce Turang dodged that pitch. With the bases loaded, a hit by pitch would have tied the game. The pitch came at him, and he instinctively jumped out of the way. In Pat Murphy's own words after the game, it was a natural reaction. He defended his player, and rightly so. Murphy said, "You can't fault the kid. It's a human instinct. When you see an object coming at you at over 90 miles per hour, your body reacts to protect itself." I completely agree. It's easy from the stands or the couch to say he should have worn it, taken the hit for the team. But in reality, 99.9% of people would do the exact same thing. Turang himself was visibly dejected. In his words, he said, "If you saw me looking at the dugout, I was thinking, damn, I know. Everybody knows. I couldn't tell you why I did it. I just got out of the way. It is what it is." You can feel the pain and frustration in his voice. He knows the weight of that moment. But this is where a championship team's mentality is revealed. You can't let a moment like that consume you. You learn from it and move on, stronger. And that's exactly what we need to do for Game 2. The good news is we have an opportunity for immediate redemption. Tomorrow's pitching matchup is extremely favorable for us, with our ace, Freddie Peralta, on the mound against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This is our chance. Freddie needs to be the dominant Freddie we know, and our offense needs to be aggressive from the start. We learned the hard way against Snell that you can't wait to attack. Against Yamamoto, the approach has to be different. Attack early, run up his pitch count, and put him under pressure. We saw what happened to the Blue Jays earlier, losing their first 2 games. We can't fall into that trap. The loss in Game 1, though painful, taught us valuable lessons. We know we can get to their bullpen. We know that despite the result, we had moments of brilliance, like that insane double play that saved a run. The game came down to what-ifs. What if Uribe hadn't issued that walk? What if Turang hadn't dodged the pitch? These are questions that will linger, but they cannot paralyze us. Now the ball is in our court. The series is far from over. Final analysis. It was a frustrating loss, defined by a moment of instinct and a dominant performance by the opposing pitcher. But the glimmers of hope are there. The vulnerability of the Dodgers' bullpen and our ability to fight back under pressure. Now I want to hear from you, Brew Crew. What did you think of Turang's decision? Was it pure instinct or a crucial mistake? And what's your strategy to beat Yamamoto in Game 2? Leave your opinions in the comments below. To ensure you don't miss any updates and in-depth analysis of this series, subscribe to the channel.